Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a tremendous episode of the Casual Report. Joining me today is he gets out of bed when he likes, ladies and gentlemen.
I got into bed when I liked as well.
To be fair, you do. Jam's in the house. Jam, how are we?
I'm cool. Just
you live in the dream.
A tired mess.
Why are you tired, mate?
Because I've got my extra 5G injection, haven't I?
No superpowers yet, though, right?
No, I'm fuming.
Why?
I want superpowers.
If you could have any superpowers, what would you have?
I don't know. I'd be like rich.
Yeah, obviously that one. But like genetically enhanced powers, what would you have?
I don't know.
You don't know? No.
Teleportation, probably. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I'd be flying about everywhere. I'd be buzzing.
Well, I'm going on holiday. Boom.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't get a plane, I can do what I want, mate. I'll just fly.
I don't need a plane.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think teleportation, something like that.
Yeah. How have you been? Past 48 hours. Just got out of bed. It's a hard life, mate, I tell you.
It is a hard life. I've not done much, to be fair, in the last 48 hours. Watched the new episode of Boba Fett.
Boba.
Yeah.
How is it?
I understand. I think I now understand why it's called the book Boba Fett.
Right.
So second episode. What up, NS? I'm not actually. I can't. Hey, there's no spoilers.
Right.
Do you know you've seen the first episode?
Yes.
You know, it's like kind of a flashback.
Mm-hmm. It was
the second episode is.
It's arguably too heavy on the flashbacks.
The second episode is a flashback.
I'm not surprised by that.
So, yeah, I think there's just a lot of gap fillers from Return of the Jedi to how he ends up taking over Bib Fortuna and Jabba at Mos Eisley.
He does what he wants, mate. You know what I mean?
Mos Espa. Is it Mos Espa? Mos Espa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you like the show?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm liking the origin stuff, and like they're not just telling you a new story where people go, but how did this happen and how do you get here? It's they're filling it all in for you. But what we're not getting is what's happening now so far. There's a bit of what's happening now, then there's more of a how he got there.
Yeah, that was one of the things I didn't like about the first one. It felt like it was too flashbacky. I'm all up for a flashback, don't get me wrong, but when it's every 30 seconds, I'm like,
trust me, the second episode is pretty much a whole flashback.
Okay. I mean,
it's not like a flashback here and a flashback there and a flashback there, but it's like a whole chunk of his history or how he got to some place, so which is cool.
Cool. Right, Jade made the decision to just, you don't want to watch the second episode because she wanted to watch the other shit first, so we watched about an hour of Phantom Menace last night.
Tremendous
it's just
film.
Oh God,
it's nang. Let's go away. It's a great film. George Lucas is a genius.
I don't deny George Lucas is a genius. I'm not saying George Lucas is not a genius. I'm just saying he's not a very good film director. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He directed like
the worst
Star Wars films. New Hope's nang.
New Hope is nang, but it's not as good as the other two.
Yeah, he did direct them ones.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I wish he would just stick us as to write a visionary dude. Because Indiana Jones, if he would have directed them, it'd have been shit.
He probably didn't direct the fourth one, at least.
Well, no.
Spielberg did that.
Yeah, Spielberg's allowed to miss every now and then. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
Who are we to sit here and slag off Steven Spielberg? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
But is that what you've been doing? Just Boba Fett and just Knockout City, probably.
And I think I'm like, no, I didn't play Knockout City. I had a few games of Rocket League with NS yesterday.
Oh, NS. This camera stream, everybody go watch NS's camera stream if you're on the chat.
Let's go camera stream. I'm like halfway into the last season of Big Bang.
Oh, The last season,
honestly, starting to lose it with it at the moment.
Why?
I know I'm watching it, but then it's suddenly becoming background noise. I'm getting easily distracted by other things.
Right.
I'm feeling like this last season's a bit forced.
A bit.
The end of the 11th season's nang.
Yeah, that was quite a nice. It was quite nicely done with the old shebang, if you will. You know what I mean? But I did. I mean, it lost. You know what I'm saying? It's a very. Just stop.
Well, they have.
It has its moments, but I was like,
they've got
stop.
young Sheldon now. I think.
Yeah.
But it's cool. There's tie-ins. There's tie-ins with young Sheldon and Big Bang now, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You've seen. Yeah. No. Okay. Cool. Is that you've been watching shit? Then you've not really been gaming.
Yeah, not really. No.
Cool. Jam.
What? What have you been doing?
Mate, I've been chilling. What have I been doing? As we speak, Jam, finally have Mass Effect downloading.
Oh, I forgot about that.
10 minutes. Fucking did me. I didn't. Clicked on it. It's like, you got to install EA Play Desktop. I'm like, why?
It is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Not why. And it won't let you download
Why put it on that storefront if they want you to download other stores?
Yeah.
It's like, just get out of my life.
Like,
it's the most annoying thing in the world.
Mass Effect through the Xbox thing. I had to do it through the EA thing, and I'm like, fuck off. I'm fuming. Well, I did it though.
Yeah.
It was good.
Really, it's just so annoying.
It is annoying. I mean, it is just a launcher, but it's a pain in the ass to have to bounce around all these different things. I just want to click on it and it open. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that first because I'm playing Deathloop and Tales of Arise. Ask me Deathloop.
Great game.
It's so good, mate. I was there. I was saying to Jay last night, I'll be up in about half an hour. I'm just going to do like a section of the, and it was an evening where there's that fucking game thing. And I did what I needed to do, and I noticed that there was like boxes to collect and things. I was like, I can do this puzzle now and get this fucking kick-ass shotgun. And I sat there about an hour just doing this puzzle, getting a shotgun and fucking blowing shit out. So good, mate. And then I had to get enough residium because it was a night to infuse it, because then I would have had to do the puzzle again. So I did that as well.
So you just confused me. I don't know what you're on about then.
I'm kitted out, mate. When I start a day now, I've got 4 fucking things.
Yeah, no, but if you die, if you die, I know you get to keep some stuff, don't you?
I keep loads of shit, mate. I've just fucking infused everything. It's sick. It's so good. It's one of the things. It's quite difficult at first to get your bearings, but once you infuse shit, and you can, I'd recommend getting shift as soon as you can, because it's just like. So,
hang on, shift is like when you dodge around left and forward.
Yeah,
and that's the first thing you get.
Disappear.
Oh yeah, by disappearing. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. The Nexus is good as well, and obviously you've got the one, ain't you, where you lob everyone.
Yeah.
You just stood on the edge of a cliff. I'm like, sin a bit, mate. Right, you could do shit like that in Dishonored as well. It's so satisfying.
There's only one thing I did log into Deathloop yesterday to do one thing, but guess what?
What? Unavailable.
You were still unavailable.
I'll just start texting you when you can do it.
No, because then you'll know I'm just coming in. So
people interrupt my game anyway, and I just fucking floor them, mate.
How do you know people have interrupted?
There's a big sign comes up saying Juliana's on the loose.
Yeah, but you don't know it was me though, so
I know it's someone's going to get his fucking head kicked in.
But when I do it, you wonder it's me.
Ask me this dude who just stood there, and I was like, bang, sin a bit, mate. I'll have that 10,000 residium. Thank you very much. Sin a bit.
Oh, can you take the residium from him?
Yeah, when Juliana dies, she drops residium. So
no, that's pretty
thank you. And she sometimes drops a random slab as well. So
that's cool.
It is cool. But it's good, mate. But sometimes I was annoyed the other day. Someone come in my game and killed me, and I lost like 30,000 residium, and I was fuming. I wanted to punt. I wanted to. That, unless you told people we weren't going to tell anyone about that, mate. because I was saving up for something and I lost it all, and I was like, that's annoying.
It's NS. NS is an expert at, what's it, Deathloop.
Yeah. And Tales of Arise as well. It's great.
Deathloop's like 25 quid on PC now.
It is, mate. It was till today, I think, in the Steam
Oh,
sale.
was it?
I think Steam sale ends today. I'm going to say.
I was talking to my Dan earlier today at work, thinking like, my PS5 is still my favourite gaming machine.
PS5?
If there's a game out, yeah. I mean, I know I've got a PC, but a controller, it just makes it completely different.
Deathloop is £50.
Oh, is it £50 again?
It's gone back up. You missed it. But yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've got a PS5.
You don't care.
Some gimp bought it for me.
Some fucking twat bought it for me as well. I bet they didn't pay £50 for it. Bam, bam. Let's go. I didn't pay £50 for it.
I didn't.
Spoiler, I didn't.
Nor did I.
I'm not fucking loaded, mate. I also used my £10 Epic voucher on Axiom Verge 2 on PC. So I got Axiom Verge 2 on PC for like.
Oh yeah, got it, and I've not used it yet. I want Super Meat Boy Forever, but that's taking forever.
What, on PC? Or just on PC, innit? Load up the game store.
It's on Epic, I think.
Did you get your tenner?
I did have it.
It's valid until today, so I think. Oh, right. It's not opening. Hang on. I think it's on the Epic Game Store.
You've got to spend at least 15 or something like that, don't you?
You have to spend $30.99.
$30.99.
That's
yeah, I remember because I went to go buy Super Meat Boy Forever ages ago, and it was like $12.99.
Fuming.
I had the tenner from last year.
You're seething, mate. But I've been chilling. Jam. Without further ado, shall we crack on?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm chilling, mate. First things first, James. Why is that just broke now? Short the game. A few things. One. Gibbo, you okay, mate?
Well, Gibbo.
Did you ever play Guacamelee?
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Right.
It was tremendous. Why? Well, their new game. It was it. Drinkbox Studios' new game is day and date Game Pass called Nobody Saves the World, and it looks pretty cool. And I just wanted to show a bit here. So if I may, reading from VGC, they've got a nice article up for us. But this game looks pretty cool. A top-down action RPG. I think you play like a. I don't know what you. I don't know who the character is, but I mean all the things look cool, and it looks like a game for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely a Bishop game as well. That is out on Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC via Windows and Steam on January the 18th. Is it coming to the consoles? That's a question, Jam. Short answer, probably. But I'm not sure if it's day and date with January 18th, so you have to forgive me with that one. Another thing, James, are you ready for this? One of my favourite shows ever turned 23 on Tuesday. It's probably the greatest cartoon of all time.
2009.
23. Coronation Street is 23. Coronation Street is not 23 years old in this. Me and Coronation Street have the same birthday, not the same year. Shut up, John.
We'll come out in 1999.
The greatest cartoon of all time.
Cartoon. Courage the Cowardly Dog. You're whistling, but it's not picking up on your microphone.
Because my mic's too much of a gimp.
What is it?
It's Ed, Ed and Eddie. NS knows, mate. The greatest cartoon of all time. 23 years old. Premiered on 4th of January 1999.
Only the Claude.
And, for those wondering, we are on the precipice, Jam.
Of what?
On the press,
Windjammer is quite a special game because
on the
it
precipice
combines.
of Windjammers 2.
Does
There
it?
is a 29.
Yeah, it is.
There's a
I've got it on my wish
27-minute,
list.
46-second making of video over on Dotemu's YouTube channel. Some behind the scenes footage of Windjammers, and everyone should go and watch it. Do you know what I mean? Because you know we love Windjammers, and I'm all about the sequel. You know what I mean? We'll be doing Casual Fridays. Windjammers is great. Where's that machine? Why ain't that in Arcade Club? I'm fuming. Yeah, they use a GIMP. But 27-minute making of video, which I'm all about, and you should be too. But it's in the chat. I'll try. I actually remembered to put links in the YouTube description on Tuesday. You're proud of me?
Yes.
Should be, mate. Because they're there in the description. All 3 of them. But Jam. Moving on. Are you getting Windjammers 2?
Yes, obviously.
Windjammers 1 was like £4 on Switch the other day. I was like,
Disc Jam was great as well.
What?
Disc Jam.
Yeah. I just think Disc Jam it imitated Rocket League's approach too much, and it just felt...
It did. It was good, but there was not a lot to do.
Yeah. Or even like the menus and do you know what I mean? The like aesthetic was just looked like Rocket League. I was like, I appreciate you. Yeah. I appreciate you're inspired by that, but you know what I mean. Try and build your own thing. Moving on. Jam, of course, the MCU. We're ranking it. I say we're ranking it. You lot are ranking
We've ranked it.
You've ranked it. I'm still waiting to watch Eternals or the before, and it's probably going to go at the bottom. I imagine.
Eternal's the only one I haven't seen.
So I've not seen Ant-Man and the Wasp because I don't care. And I've not seen...
How dare you?
Oh, come on, mate. Where's Ant-Man and the Wasp? Let's have a look. Right, let me see.
Oh, why didn't you tell me when Windjammers was like cheap?
Is it gone back up?
Yeah. 14 quid.
On Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. It's in the winter sale. I'll be fine. Spend them points, mate.
Windjammers 2's out like in 2 weeks.
When did you vote? 30. If that wasn't you, that was thingy.
I don't know what day it was.
20 to 10 on the 23rd. Is that you?
Sounds about right.
No, that's
it
Dan.
Was later.
That's Dan. I know that's Dan. Because number 1 is. This is you. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Great.
23rd.
Best film ever.
You're saying there's 4 films worse than that out of the 27. That's what you're telling me there, mate.
It's not very memorable. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying there's many bad MCU films. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Although No Way Home did remind me of Martin Scorsese's quote, which gets all the MCU fanboys riled up.
So it's not a cinema. It's more like a theme park.
It feels like a theme park. I was like, I didn't really agree with him when he first said it, but then I watched No Way Home. I was like, do you know what? He's right. I enjoy No Way Home. Don't get me wrong, but I know what he's getting at least. Do you know what I mean?
No, to be fair, it's cinema revolving. That's all it is.
Exactly. But I know what he's trying to
Not all cinema has to be nitty gritty gangster movies, which I'm not insulting that at all because he's the best in the world at doing them.
I don't think there's any MCU film that can touch a Scorsese flick, to be honest. Is there?
Departed's a really good film.
Yeah, exactly. Goodfellas.
I mean, you can't really compare them. It's two completely different genres, isn't it?
They are salt and pepper, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at it objectively, who are we to talk about?
If someone said to me, what would you rather watch? I'd obviously say
if I want to watch I was going to say if I want to watch a good film, I don't mean that. I mean, if I just want to chill out and...
I just feel like it's easier to watch an MCU film.
MCU's like comedies, aren't they? Like the more easygoing.
background noise and whatnot.
They get snubbed at the Oscars as well. Comedies.
Yeah, they do.
Tell me, Ace Ventura is not the greatest film of all time.
It's the greatest film of all time.
Yes, it is. James, moving on. I have console sale for 2021 here. Do you want to hear some?
Is the Switch the best selling?
Nintendo Switch sold over 5 million units in Japan last year. That's James Batchelor, editor-in-chief at GamesIndustry.biz. He says Nintendo sold 5.3 million Switch units in Japan retail last year. That's according to data collected by Famitsu and shared with GamesIndustry.biz, accounting for all sales between December 28th, 2020 and December 19th of last year. Give me some points, NS. The total combined sales of standard, light and OLED, Nintendo's hybrid console sold 5 times as many units as all other consoles combined.
Shock.
With PS5, PS4, Xbox X and S, and Nintendo's on 3DS, amounting to 1.1 million. People still buying the 3DS, by the way, in 2021.
It's a good console.
I do like the 3DS, to be fair. I've got like 4 of them somewhere.
Well, one of them.
Why? What? Scotty, what? Hello, Scotty. Welcome to the show.
I'll be fucking laughing my arse off if Scotty just walks in the door behind you or something.
With Switch, puts it on the table, says, "Let's go." Mate, get it off. You're my dead. How are you, Scotty? Are you well? I hope you're good.
Let me see Scotty's new video. Sick.
Of course I have, mate. Mate, I'm not worried. I know what's going down. PS5 was the next biggest seller at 942,798 units, 10 times the 95,000 of Xbox. PS4 sold more than Xbox, and Nintendo 3DS sold 28,224 last year in Japan. Buzzing.
Fair enough.
I like 3DS though, to be fair. It's a cracking console. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, that is only the Japanese numbers, but did those surprise you?
Not really, no.
No, same again. Switch is fucking dominating. I don't care what anyone says.
You will.
Mario Kart 8, Animal Crossing. You fucking will, mate. It will be tremendous. What bed, though?
They'll make a bed.
I'll probably smash the bed up, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mario Kart 8, Animal Crossing, even like Minecraft and shit like that on the Switch. Doing big numbers, mate. Jam.
Yeah.
Time to crack on. First up, I text you about it. This went... We got word of this literally about an hour after we went off air on Tuesday.
Yeah, we did.
I was fuming. It always happens. It's like Sony just sit around and wait for us to go off, and then they just fucking...
We got the Discord thing.
Fucking casual reports finished. You ready? Right, let's throw this news up, and we'll be like, bro.
They were too busy watching us.
Exactly. Bet they're all watching us, mate. They're all waiting for the YouTube to load. Then like, all right, go.
Well, yeah.
Mate, I'm about an OLED Switch because I play a lot of handheld, but I'm not paying $300. I can't afford one. It's the short answer, Scott.
I really want an OLED Switch, but this is my dilemma when I had the PS4 that I wanted to get a PS4 Pro for, but I knew the PS4 5 wasn't that far away. Now I waited and it paid off. So I'm hopefully doing that for Switch Pro.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
But the downside being the Switch is selling so well at the moment.
They may not need the Switch 2 for the main... Or whatever the Switch successor is.
They might shelve it for a bit.
Jam.
Yes.
Being the only person I know IRL that has a PSVR, I'm glad you're on tonight, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't love Rob more than anything on this planet. That's not what I'm saying.
Everything's an absolute with you lately. Yeah. It's the best film of the world. Greatest film ever made. Greatest game ever made.
I love Rob more than anyone more positively than I'm going to be a father. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose.
So I appreciate... I'm starting to appreciate life more. For the most part. This... I text you straight away. I think I texted you, you got it in the morning, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been 48 hours or so.
Yeah,
So PlayStation VR 2 and PlayStation VR 2 Sense controller, the next generation of VR gaming on PS5, coming from Sony's mouthpiece itself, the PlayStation blog. Jam.
Yeah.
When I say PSVR 2, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Just that sentence.
I mean, I got my PSVR quite cheap, and I got it for a few games I knew I wanted to play, and which I'm really glad I did. But
I have a question.
I won't play it to its full potential.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Hideki Nishino. Sorry, Hideki. I know I've said that wrong. Said Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Obviously, may all your dreams come true, and all that shit. All your resolutions. Fucking hope you haven't fucked them up already. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just keep at it. I know you can make that cream cheese souffle thing, or whatever you want to do with your life. I don't care. I'm glad you're having a good time. It's my pleasure to start out 2022 with the news on our next generation virtual reality system for the PS5 console. Listen to me. Listen, Jam.
I'm listening.
PSVR. It's a showpiece to me. There's not that much on it. I want to play Half-Life Alyx, don't get me wrong, but to play that I'd need a Quest or a HTC or whatever the fuck it is on PC.
Yeah.
And I'd need about $1,000. And for this as well, you're going to need about $1,000 because you need a £500 console, and you assume
it's going to be
headset at least, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's entry fee of about 900, 1,000 quid straight away. Like, just no fucking, don't even bother. And I remember your brother had one. Has he still got it, or did you buy it off him?
No, I didn't buy it off him.
No, he still has it, right? Probably not.
I don't know.
I know you're not very close with you. Oh,
no one is.
Oh yeah, no. But I mean, I went round to your grandparents' house in Shav, and he was there. And was like, "Oh, got it." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool." Played it twice. I played it once. Did you bring yours to my house? And Dawson played Resident 7.
That was Dawson's PSVR.
That wasn't you.
Yeah,
you were there though. Weren't you?
I was there when Dawson's like hiding in the chair.
That was my favourite game of it. I played Resident 7 before I played the VR, and I was still shit myself. It was great.
Yeah.
I do like Resident 7 VR. But there's not enough. Like, I got Beat Sabers there. I want to play that, and Alex and all that shit. But
Beat Saber is the best game for VR. I love Beat Saber. I like the Star Wars games too, obviously.
Yeah, that fucking shit me up. That did when you sit in that X-wing and it was just like black everywhere. I'm like, that makes me feel sick.
Even though that was really good and that was great, I felt sick. But I mean, like the Vader Immortal, where you've got the lightsaber and stuff, it was great.
Right.
But I think for like full-blown AAA titles, I don't think
the market's there yet.
I wouldn't play full-blown AAA titles on PS4. I want to play it's like what I do anyway. Pick up and play points, arcade sort of style games, Beat Saber, dancing games or whatever you play on them. I don't know. I saw
a tweet yesterday. Over the past couple of weeks, time's just fucking collapsed into itself, to be honest. And it was either an idea or somebody was working on it. I can't remember that much. Where it was like a VR game, but you were in an arcade and there was arcade machines, and you'd walk up to the arcade machines and play whatever, like Space Invaders or Pac-Man or whatever. I'm like, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just give me a collection.
Remember on the... It's not on the PSVR, no, on the Samsung VR, when you got the phone, you could sit in a cinema, and if you own a film or something, it projects onto a cinema screen, but in your eyes, it looks like a, 400-inch screen, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Well, I suppose with the new one, with the 4K or the OLED in your eyes, it may look pretty sick.
Yeah. These are... so, I've got Scotty, mate, take it easy. I've got the specs, if you will, for the PSVR. It says, you got visual fidelity. For a high fidelity visual experience, PSVR 2 offers 4K HDR, 110-degree field of view, and I can't say that word. Faviated. Hang on. Help me, James. I know what it is. I can't say the word.
I don't know. FOV-ted. I don't know. FOV-ted. I don't know. Rendering.
Foveate.
Oh, foveated.
Foveated rendering. English show. I did the best at English in school, by the way. Writing it. With an OLED display, players can expect a display resolution of 2000 by 2040 in each eye, so that would add up to 4K if you add it together. Per eye, and a smooth frame rate of between 90 and 120. So already, what's PSVR jam? Is it 1080 by
720? I think.
720 by 720, and it's 60, right? Is that right? Or was it 30?
Yeah, that's a big upgrade.
Yeah. To be fair, right. Headset-based control tracking with inside-out tracking. PSVR tracks you and your controller through integrated cameras embedded in the VR headset. Your movements and the direction you look are reflected in game without the need of for an external camera. So, did you need a camera for VR 1?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need that this time because it's all in the headset. So there you go, winning. New sensory features, obviously, haptic feedback's coming onto the dual sense controller, whatever they're called. So it's PSVR 2 Sense technology combines eye tracking, headset feedback, 3D audio, and the innovative PSVR 2 Sense controller to create an incredibly deep feeling of in-game actions from the player. It's created by a single built-in motor and vibrations that add an intelligent tactile element, bringing players closer to the gameplay experience. For example, gamers can feel a character's elevated pulse during tense moments, the rush of objects passing close to the character's head, or the thrust of a vehicle as the character speeds forward. But boom. That's cool, right?
What are you laughing at?
And this is joke. With eye tracking, PSVR 2 detects the motion of your eyes, so a simple look in a specific direction can create additional input for the game character, so it tracks your eyes as well. That is the gist. But Jam.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that? Because I know when I sent it you sent me back one sentence. You've still got a wire.
Still got a wire. Yeah.
Still got a wire. I was like you. I wanted it to be its own thing. I know they're gonna shackle it to the PS5. So
that's where you're gonna get the resolution and the power from is the console.
Yeah. But I mean, USB Type C. So obviously it's a juicy USB. I know. To be fair, from what I can see here, it's gone from a fucking spaghetti of wires to one, which is what it is.
Fair enough.
So not great. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I can probably live with one wire. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Oh, and the next question: are you getting this?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Don't know.
One of my biggest selling points for this, other than the upgrades and the haptic feedback stuff, is the fact that if I can, and I've no nostalgic connection to my VR, is if let's say a game do like a trade in your old VR and get some amount extra because you're trading your old VR for your VR 2, then I'll probably be tempted.
Yeah. I imagine it'd be about, if they did that, probably about 100 quid or so, maybe 150 at a push.
Well, I just checked. CEX buy it off you for like 80 odd. Yeah.
Yeah, so to probably do a deal if you buy one in a game or something, to probably give you 100 quid or so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So that's what I'll be looking at. Yeah, just so I can play my VR, which I do like playing it. It's just like I don't play it because it's a ball ache to set up. But the cable's pretty. That's fine. I can do with one cable.
Yeah, of course.
So and then I'm more freely and it's more accessible to play on the PSVR 2. But I still just want to play Beat Saber, Star Wars, Immortal.
I mean, if you're going to play the same games, what's the point? Because does your VR one work with PS5? It does, doesn't? I imagine it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Again, I don't think I'm, because I know it's going to be 350, 400 quid at least with all this stuff.
I bought mine for 100 quid.
Yeah, exactly. You can't.
When Liz worked at CEX, I was like, yeah.
Liz
she is there.
Dawson's Liz.
Dawson's Liz.
John O'Groats, Dawson's Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 quid, 100 quid's 100 quid, and I probably get one for 100 quid.
Well, if you go there, mine's all boxed and comes with it didn't come with the camera. Mine was boxed and came with the controllers, the Wii motion controllers.
Quite expensive at one point as well.
Now, if you walk in, I walked past CEX yesterday. The headset on its own out of the box is 170, and the controllers each are like 45.
Yeah, so
I'm like, quid in.
Like I always say, James, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Am I wrong?
Exactly. Well, no, Liz didn't give me a discount or anything. It was just a time where it was cheap and no one was really asked about it.
Yeah. To be fair. I mean, it sold relatively okay for a niche. I say niche.
Well, they sold well enough for PlayStation to make a second one.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think it sold less than Kinect, which is weird.
Kinect was boxed with the first Xbox ones.
Kinect, I think it sold less than that. I think.
All right, so
we get numbers.
Well, again, Kinect was a lot more convenient.
Kinect was like, look at doing dancing with Star Wars characters. Fucking weird. That was weird, mate. 100. Fucking hell. Microsoft Kinect becomes a skip ad. Go away. 2 seconds. Which I'm sticking with VR. Microsoft Kinect for Xbox 360 becomes fastest selling electronic device in history. That was March 9th, 2011. So, with average sales of 133,333 units per day at the time. So you imagine a few million.
Yeah, obviously it didn't cost as much as the VR.
It didn't, did it?
They were 250, 300 when they came out.
Yeah, how much was Kinect prime? Kinect was 100 quid, right? Something like that.
120 quid, I think so, yeah.
You can get one now for £12.
12 quid.
12 notes, mate. I seem to remember it being 100, 150 quid, something like that. Probably a bit less than 150. Second to VR Jam, sorry. They also announced a Horizon Call of the Mountain VR game. Have you seen this?
I saw the title for it. I didn't see anything of it. If it has been announced or told us.
I've not seen this, Jam. So we're in for a fucking treat here, mate. And yes, I'd be interested in a Horizon VR game because Horizon is tremendous. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Van Beek. What now? Yeah. Why aren't you playing it on VR yet? You're mad head. You're all buzzing, mate.
It's headed towards us.
I mean, the graphics are still pretty sick for a VR game.
I mean, it does look good. But if they keep doing little experiences like that with the big franchises, like they did a God of War one, Ghost of Tsushima, but Last of Us, all that shit, Uncharted, why not?
Yeah.
But I always say that the PSVR never had a killer app, if you will. It was always little bits of shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I need a killer app to buy some shit like that.
I don't think it's going to be their. I don't think it's going to be like their main feature kind of thing. No. But I think it will do well for him still.
I agree.
But it's one thing they've got up on Xbox, but
Xbox don't seem arse, which is weird.
Say again?
Xbox, Microsoft don't seem bothered by VR, which is strange.
I mean, it's a very niche thing, I think. So I don't think they need to be bothered about it, especially with Game Pass and all that.
To be fair, they're smoking with Game Pass, so. But even they're not even like third party shit onto it.
If they might make the next HTC Vive or something like that, it's Xbox compatible.
HTC Vive, to be honest with you.
They might say it's Xbox compatible. There you go.
Yeah, boom, done.
Yeah,
Cinnabit.
They might even have to make it themselves. Just get someone else to do it.
Exactly. So what they tried to do with the console, they tried to buy Nintendo. Let's just talk about that in the documentary. How they got laughed out of the room. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there. That is you.
Hello, Daniel.
They've been jammed beautiful. That is being a gimp.
No, you're all the gimp. And the said right there.
James, sticking with Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
More details on Forbidden West got revealed today. Did you see this?
It did not.
No.
I'm not that interested.
What? Why?
That's just the first one didn't hook me. I played it for like 2 to 3 hours, and I was like,
why?
I don't know. Just didn't hook me.
That's weird. Anyway,
it didn't hook Mr. PlayStation.
Mr. PlayStation over here, Mr. Dre, Mr. NWA. There's a trailer. I probably am going to forget to put that in the chat. That looks nice, to be honest. This one's cross-platform as well, right?
Yes. Saw the comparisons. The PS5 one looks like worlds apart from the PS4 one.
Yeah. But there's like this Tribes trailer where I'm just going to go through it a bit. Look at the foliage, mate. Mate, that is some beautiful foliage.
That's 10 out of 10 foliage.
That is the best foliage I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, the monsters and shit, but all these, like a Tribe trailer where it's all going around everywhere, seeing what people are up to, and the annoyances, if you will, which Aloy is going to run into in the new game, which you're not buying. Mr. PlayStation's not buying this new game, everybody. Oh, for shame! You've done Uncharted. You've done Uncharted. Get the platinum, you gimp. Why? Fucking speedrun it, you gimp. Question. Do you have anything to add on Horizon and all that shit? Before... Oh, Rob's been on the phone to Sky for 2 hours, by the way. Poor Rob. That's why he's not here, everybody. Anything to add? Can I move on? Wait, Corsairs are sick, mate. I'm not going to moan for 75 quid, do you know what I mean? Is what it is. James, good news. The game you didn't want to play is coming to Xbox Game Pass Day 1. Hooray! Oh, Rainbow Six Extraction. I'm reading from Will Tuttle, who is Xbox Wire editor-in-chief at Xbox.com. Says Rainbow Six Extraction coming on Day 1 with Xbox Game Pass and Ubisoft Plus. Is it Ubisoft Plus? Is that the thing? Is that their thing? Yeah, that's whatever that is. That's coming to Xbox as well, but it's not part of the Game Pass shill, like EA players. You know what I'm saying? So James, I saw a video of this last E3. Yeah. Oh, I've muted it. I've muted it down. Jam.
What?
Buzzing. What was I saying? If we watched this last E3, I think it was, where we saw some fucking horde-looking thing. Are you interested in this game?
It just reminds me of
it. Are you going to play it for free?
Yeah, I'll probably have to go
Free.
for free. Yeah.
Mate. Says the operators in Rainbow Six are about to face the greatest challenge when Rainbow Six Extraction launches. They won't do it alone. Be available day one on Game Pass. Releases January 20th, so we have 2 weeks today. Right?
Yeah.
That's not all, though. Rainbow Six fans on PC will be happy to hear that Rainbow Six Siege will be available with PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate starting January 20 as well. Is it on console Game Pass? I feel like that's on console Game Pass, but don't quote me.
No idea.
Don't quote me because I don't care. Dan has some huge news. In a minute, Dan, we're talking Rainbow Six. No, I'm joking. Go for it. Sharing our commitment to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. Ubisoft Plus to bring it to the Xbox platforms as well. So that's all good news. Jam.
Yes.
I mean, whether you like Rainbow Six or not, it's a big pull for Game Pass, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll probably give it a go if it's going to be there, sat there, chilling. Jam. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let me move on. Do you have anything to add? Game Pass, Rainbow Six?
I just feel like it's going to be an evolved thing.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't hear me. Of course you can.
Well, you had your PC, was it not? You're buzzing, mate. You're a gimp. Jam.
Buzzing, Dan.
I'm pissed off.
Why?
It's only the 6th of January and I've been pissed off loads of times already this year.
You get pissed off waking up, you do.
I probably do, mate. James. Castlevania.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No, me neither. But
what's it about?
It's about
building sandcastles.
Yeah. Jam. Listen to me. Listen to me. Konami have decided they want to celebrate Castlevania's 35th anniversary.
Okay.
As you can see by the title of this video, you probably know where I'm going with this. When I say celebrate, they'll line the pockets of some corporate bellends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
obviously, to celebrate Castlevania's 35th anniversary, I'm going to put it on the screen for everyone now. They're selling NFTs. Now, the auction details in commemoration of the 35th anniversary of the Castlevania series. NFTs featuring game scenes, background music, and newly drawn art from the Castlevania series has been issued. Number of copies, one per NFT, and the auction period is from January the 12th at 10 o'clock to January 15th, 2 a.m. in the morning. First, there's actually... I'm losing the will to live.
What are people going to do with these things?
The only point of an NFT is to say that, look, for fuck's sake. So, first time purchase campaign, you'll be entitled to have your desired nickname listed as the first purchaser on the NFT on our website. Those who purchase the NFT from Konami Memorial NFT account will have their nickname displayed on our website from mid-February 2022 to December 31st. This period may change or extended. Please send us your contact email and design nickname by the 24th of January 2022. Jam.
Wow.
I'm fucking pissed off, mate. And then obviously they're up here on this one.
I don't understand what people do with this stuff.
They don't do anything with it.
So why are people buying it? What's it to do?
Oh, sure, it's a banger. Fucking banger, man. No. Right. I'm fuming. Who's Jason, Dan?
Who is Jason?
Oh,
I own 12 NFTs.
This is annoying. Because you tell I'm pissed off. I'm
Not at all.
Get the words out. Right. So, well, what is a new game? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
There's countless indie studios that would do a good job of a Castlevania game. Just do a small budget one. Just do it for me. But they can make millions out of this. I bet they make millions out of this. They probably won't. I don't know.
It's basically free money for them.
Basically, because they've already got the artwork, they've already got the music. There's new artwork, which the amount they're going to make, probably pennies to what they're going to make. But this has only had 403 views though, so fuck you. Hope it goes for like 20 quid, you fucking knobs. Fucking twat, I hate it.
I don't even understand
new artwork and shit. But if you want to see a celebration of Castlevania, go on Limited Run and look at their shit, because I'm all about that. I'm all about that.
That's it's really good stuff.
Fact, I'll do it now. Fuck you. Yeah, it's just corporate bellends lining the pockets. All we want, Jam. I mean, to be fair, Advanced Collection's really good, and the Anniversary Collection's really good. It was a good job to be fair. But I mean, is that not just? Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. 174 notes, mate.
How much?
£174. And look at the shit you get. Actual, real life shit, Jam. Steelbook, soundtrack, alternative double-sided game cover, reversible 18-inch by 24-inch poster.
That cover with, what's it, Richter on it looks sick.
Richter looks sick, mate. Vampire Killer chain pin, Alucard sword and shield replica, save point coffin box, retro-style box. Mate, 174 notes.
Sick.
Mate. So, fuck Konami, everybody. I've had enough.
They've been dickheads for years now.
Yeah. Jam, moving on. Do you have anything to add on NFTs or Konami or Castlevania or?
I don't understand it all, honestly. It just goes over my head. I don't understand, and people are selling nothing for something, and people are buying something for no reason.
It's money laundering if I've ever seen it in my life.
Yeah, but I'm sure that it's a loophole for it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I've spent £300,000 on this fucking picture of a stupid monk. I'm like, why?
Love it.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Anyway, back to the real news, because fuck Konami. Castlevania is glorious though. Naughty Dog says it is working on multiple game projects. This is Tom Ivan at VGC. He says the studio is dying to share details about the games with its fans. So Naughty Dog has said of multiple projects. Co-president Neil Druckmann mentioned the studio's current workload during the Sony CES 2022 presentation. After commenting on the coming Uncharted movie, by the way, we need to talk about CES for a second. Sorry to go off course. Sony, two things. Sony want to make cars. Have you seen them?
No. I saw the Uncharted stuff.
When you get a minute, Sony cars. And have you seen that BMW car that fucking changes colour at touch of a button?
Oh, is that real?
I don't know, is it?
I know, I saw that like ages ago as a concept thing, like not the CES. I saw it like maybe a year or two ago. Thinking, yeah, whatever. So I thought it was something fake. Let's make a viral video of things. No, people on it going, "Oh, this is so amazing!" Do you know when this is in film posters?
Yeah. Andrew J. Hawkins, The Verge. BMW debuts its new colour-changing paint technology at CES e-ink.
Okay.
Because it's like black and then it reverses and it's white. I'm like, what? Or the other way around, I don't know. Like, dude.
Imagine getting your paintwork scratched and that and taking that to a mechanic. Can you just patch this, please, mate?
Let's go to a specialist all day long. Mate, can you imagine? They're going to call coming through work. Fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Right. back to Naughty Dog. After commenting on the upcoming Uncharted movie and HBO's Last of Us TV show, Druckmann said, "We're dying to share with you multiple game projects we have in the works at Naughty Dog. Had Last of Us Part 2's June 2020 release. Game director Druckmann said his next title could be a sequel to the title. A story outline has already been written for a potential third Last of Us." Naughty Dog co-president Evan Wells said in April 2021 they're struggling to fully implement a multi-project development strategy. And he told Game Maker's Notebook that I would say even today we're just short of that with the multiple thing. We definitely have multiple projects, but only one that is getting the lion's share of focus at any time. Jam.
Yeah.
Question.
I
also, Tom Ivan as well says, Last of Us PlayStation 5 remake reportedly on the precipice of completion.
Oh, I forgot about that.
According to Bloomberg. Jam.
Yeah.
So Last of Us is like 5 minutes old and it's had a remaster and a remake.
It's 9 years old this year.
Yeah, it's had both of those things already.
Yeah, I don't know.
First question, would you want a Last of Us remake? First one.
No, we don't need it.
I think it stands up as it is. I'm not sure what you think.
Yeah, I mean, unless, like, the only thing that... So, if they make the gameplay like it is in 2, which is far better in 2...
It's far better.
Then, yeah, I'll probably play it again.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick it up if the gameplay's like it as fluid and
You'll
like
pick it
motion.
up regardless, James. Don't lie to me.
Maybe.
Don't maybe me now.
I did the original one. I did the remaster. I don't fancy doing it a third time.
I kept meaning to, but I kept putting it off.
Well, I still got it.
Yeah, it's been PS Plus. You still
No,
got
I got it. I think I lent it to someone, but I don't think I've ever got it back. No. I'm pretty sure I lent it to someone. I've never had it back since. I don't even know who I lent it to.
Mate.
Oh no, the lies. It's still up there.
Stop lying to me, Jam. So you would play a Last of Us remake as long as the gameplay was like akin to 2. There or thereabouts.
Yeah, if the gameplay is like ramped up, story that's all great and stuff like that.
Alright, okay.
But yeah, if they bring it up to like 2's level of gameplay, but I'm all in because 2's gameplay was excellent.
2 was good. A question: What multiple projects would you want to see from Naughty Dog? And I know a lot of diehard Last of Us fans really wanted the factions to come back, and that hasn't. But there's rumours of that being a separate project altogether, and then there's that sci-fi game. Or would you want them to go back to the cartoony roots with Crash or Jack and Daxter or something? I'm not sure.
I'd love to see a new Jack and Daxter.
Yeah,
but I know it'd be weird to see Naughty Dog go back to
like with
serious stuff to Jack and Daxter and things.
Yeah, but with Jack and Daxter, I don't think you need Naughty Dog to make it. I think you just need a decent team to jump on it and like your writers and your artists and you're always down to smash. You'd be snoozing after me. Don't lie to me.
Probably be snoozing.
Yeah, man. But is there anything that you'd want, or are you just happy that they've got a ball rolling on stuff?
No, I think Naughty Dog's one of these companies that do no wrong.
Yeah.
Like in games, like whatever they release is usually pretty good. It's usually gold. I can't remember. Like for my whole gaming life, Naughty Dog has never
missed.
Never missed. Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Daxter, Uncharted, Last of Us. Not one of them or that have been bad.
Do you know what they used to be called? I forgot about this.
What's that?
From 1984 to 1989. Do you know what they were called?
I can't remember, but
Jam Software.
Jam Software. Go back to that name.
Yeah, that'd be funny. They used to make fucking weird game. Hang on. Just give me a list of games. Games developed. You ready? Math Jam was the first game.
Math
they
Jam,
did a lot of work for Apple, didn't they? Apple games and stuff, like the Apple II and shit. I'd love to play some of this old shit, like Math Jam, Ski Craze, Dream Zone, Keith the Thief. I gotta watch video of Keith the Thief. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Keith the Thief.
Keith the Thief. There it is. Mate, this looks dreadful. I'm in. Let's do it.
Probably looks great.
This looks dreadful, but I'm fucking all over it. Look at it.
Can't see.
Electronic Arts. What is this?
Wow. Hang on, what's his name? Keith or
Keith? Keith as in K-E-F.
Like, he cut the top of the K off. I did it as well. This was Naughty Dog, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Probably not the team.
Right, it's like Wolfenstein.
Yeah, ish. Fucking dungeon crawler. I'm fucking all over it, mate. Naughty Dog should fucking release them again. Mate,
Yeah, remasters.
I'm about it.
With haptics.
I'm about that all day. Well, Jason Rubin. So you do know. The dude that did that is now at Oculus VR.
Wow. Gone up in the world there.
Hell. He directed to be fair, he was the director of Keep the Thief, but he also directed all the Crash Bandicoots and all the Jak and Daxters, to be fair.
Jak. Glorious games.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Sorry to go off there. But yeah, I'm sure we'll bring you what Naughty Dog are working on when they announce it properly. I just want to see a new. I'd take Last of Us 3, to be honest.
Yeah, I would. I think we'll see that before we'll see Uncharted again.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice because there's definitely more to tell in that story. I think with Ellie and Abby. What we'll see. James, moving on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You play Mr. PlayStation. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
Nope.
Hang your head in shame, mate.
Have you? No, you have actually done it.
Mate, Ghost of Tsushima is an horrible samurai blockbuster. Over 8 million copies sold. Congratulations. Ghost of Tsushima, where I'm reading from, Game Informer, Jason, I'll call you Jace, I'm sorry Jace. Ghost of Tsushima is an ode to the filmography of the acclaimed Japanese director Akira Kurosawa. It is, by the way. So it's only natural that Sucker Punch's visually stunning action and adventure game would find the same success as Samurai Flicks that inspired it. Sold over 8 million copies. They did tweet about it and the buzzing. So congratulations. They sold over 8 million copies, but Mr. PlayStation over here hasn't bought one yet, have you?
Not yet.
Have you not actually bought it yet?
It's now £20 cheaper on Ghost of Tsushima on the PS5 than it was when it came out.
Mm-hmm. Are you no interest in it, or what?
No, I do want to play it, but like I said, it's going to be one of them games that I will pick up when it's cheap, like it's a few years' time.
I mean, it's a good game, mate. It's good. Moving on. Sticking with the same story, if I may. Jeff Ross, who is the director, I think he directed it. Okay. He directed Days Gone. He quote tweeted the Game Informer article I was just reading from, and he says, and I quote, James, "At the time I left Sony, Days Gone had been out for a year and a half, open brackets, close brackets, and a month, and sold over 8 million copies. It's since gone on to sell more, and then 1 million plus on Steam. Local studio management always made us feel like it was a big disappointment." I mean, there's some beef there between him and Sony, I believe.
Money talks, though, isn't it?
Money talks, mate. So you imagine Days Gone 10, 12 million seller by now, especially with the PC. And has it got a PS5 upgrade yet, or has it not?
Yeah, it does. It's on the. Oh, I don't know. It's on the PS Plus thing when you join PS5.
well, you imagine it sold 10 or 12 million or something like that by now.
Yeah.
You imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something to think about. I'm not sure. Like, because Ghost of Tsushima, so I've not played Days Gone. I don't know. I didn't fancy it. I'm not sure why. But I've been eyeing it up on Epic Game Store. You know what I mean? And Steam and all that shit.
It's free. You've got it on your PlayStation 5 for free.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, I did download it, but I've deleted it. Whatever.
When you're at your PS Plus, you just have PS5. It gives you all like them exclusives.
It is on that group. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I forgot about that
group of things.
No, you're right. I don't know. I mean, if you read into like the Days Gone story, like there was a bit of a development struggle. It's the gap between Sony Bend and the two games they made was about 8 or 9 years. I think they cancelled 1, 2, maybe 3 projects before they made Days Gone. I'm not sure, but there's beef there. That's all I'm saying. I'll get the tweet up just so you can see it, everybody. There it is. Jeff Ross whinging.
You're whinging.
Hey, to be fair, I think he's got a hill to stand on. I like to stand on. Sorry, I do think he's got.
Well, yeah, if he's done so well, but it's made to feel like it hasn't been. Yeah, I mean, I feel like good on him for having such a good game.
He'll talk shit all. From what I've heard about him, he'll talk shit all day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why he was ejected from Sony, because he was a bit of a character and a bit of a. I don't want to say a twat, but.
A loose cannon would be
loose cannon is the perfect term. Thank you, James. But moving on to the final thing I've got, Jeff Grubb of Giant Bomb, of all these things, he's been out and about. He gets a lot of stuff right. He knows people who knows people, Jam. If you know what I'm saying. He says, and I quote. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 likely to be revealed before this year's E3. He reckons around May. Expect to hear about the game in a significant way before E3, he says. I'm reading from Nebellion on Twitter. Now, Nebellion links a Giant Bomb article, which doesn't let me on it. I'm not sure if he lets you on it, Jam. It's just 404.
Oh, I know.
You get 404. Let me know if you get 404.
404, yeah.
Does
not exist.
Do you get it?
I got 404.
Okay, no, let me try and get on. They may have changed the article, but the thing broke. Let me just have a mooch. Giant Bomb. Fallen Order 2. Okay, it's a video. I'm not watching a video. But I mean, yeah. I mean, the way Fallen Order ended, who's who, what's what, and all that shit. No spoilers, but Darth Vader gets around a bit, doesn't he, in this expanded universe?
Say again?
There's a lot of shit Darth Vader does, doesn't he? He's all
over the show, yeah. All over the show.
The greatest character of all time. Greatest villain of all time, I'd say. Ish.
There's no better villain than Vader.
Yes, there is.
You tell me who, and I'll tell you you're wrong.
Dorian Tyrell from The Mask.
Yeah. To be fair, he'd give Vader a run for his money.
I'm sure he would, mate. But that being said, I really liked Fallen Order. I'm sure you did as well, I think. I'm pretty sure you did.
I love Fallen. I finished it twice. I got PlayStation and PC.
Yeah. Did you finish it on PC in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great game. People going about it's like Dark Souls. And if Dark Souls played more like that, and it was, I don't want to say more forgiving, but it quicker and, you know, not as Yankee, I'm going to say, not as canoey.
Yeah.
I'd be more inclined to try Dark Souls a bit more, but
yeah.
I'll just have to set up for Bloodborne now, and maybe Elden Ring when that comes out. Jam, Fallen Order 2, day 1 or day 1?
Yeah, I'm day -1, mate. I'm all in on that.
Your day, give me a little trailer of a black screen with the Fallen Order 2 logo, and I'll put £50 on it right now.
Well, I want to pre-order it from the Bellion's tweet.
Yeah, mate. That's all we need, mate. But yeah, I mean, happy to see what they got. I wonder I wonder if they're going to cross over with any of the other expanded shit, or it's just going to be like perhaps maybe a show was going to turn up, or whoever is going to turn up, or perhaps it'll just be its own tunnel thing. Who knows? Be happy to see.
Might be a Thrall. Thrall might be in it. That'd be sick.
That'd be cool. Maybe it can start leading into other shit, but not. We'll see. Whatever.
I don't think it's Star Wars. I don't think it's film universe canon. I don't think.
Of course,
I'm pretty sure it isn't. No, it's not.
Let me see. Is it not canon? It should be.
I don't think so.
Fallen Order canon. According to StarWars.fandom.com, yeah, I'm going to. Apparently, it is canon.
Is it?
Apparently.
I stand corrected.
You'll have to take StarWars.fandom.com's word for it.
I was going to say, are they a reputable source?
I mean, yeah, cool. I really liked it. I'm in for a sequel. I want to know where it goes. I want to know if they're going to bring in any other characters. Is it between 6 and 7 or 5 and 6? Or 3 and 4?
It's Vader's in it, so it's gonna be.
It's in
the. I think it's between 3 and 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it?
Pretty sure.
Check again. Sorry, everybody. It's 5 years after the events of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Because at the beginning of the game, they cleaned up the.
Yes, they are.
Of
course, they are.
What's it? The droid army stuff and the Republic's ships and been pulled apart.
Yeah, I'm about it. 5 years after the end of the Clone Wars, former Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis working as Junk Lord. Janet Brack, yeah, it's fucking great. The sister things, it was that cool. It was awesome to see like powerful female Star Wars characters, like
the Inquisitors.
Yeah, that's them. Mate, we're buzzing. Well, of course, we'll check that out in May if it is revealed in May.
I'm all over it.
Well, get a grain of salt and all that shit. Plans change. I'm sure they are, mate. I'm sure they are working on it. I didn't need this tweet to tell me that Fallen Order 2 was in the works. You know what I'm saying? Because it did well. It's well received, I think. But yeah, Jam.
Yeah,
that's everything I got today, mate. Are you upset?
What more Fallen Order?
I'll fucking sit here and stream all of it right now, mate.
If we would, I will. Do it a day.
Go stream it. Let's race to the finish. Jam, you have any...
Plus it, which you can't do, which is annoying.
What? They added that?
Did they?
I swear they were going to. Okay, plus... Bang. New Journey.
Did they do that?
Yeah, Star Wars Day last year.
Cool.
New Journey Plus allows players to replay the game from a completed save file while taking over key unlocks and skills from previous games.
I've played it before that, though, so... Mate, I might be able to go back on the PlayStation and plat it.
There's hope, yeah. I'm about it, mate.
I might.
I'm about it.
I might actually do that, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. I've seen like the gameplay where you... Sick, mate. Jam.
Yeah.
Anything to add about unpopular opinions or anything else you want to just bring to the table, or you good? Everything's off your chest. You're all good.
I'm all good.
Yeah. I got an unpopular Star Wars opinion.
It's probably wrong, but go on.
I'm joking, I haven't. Because all my Star Wars opinions are correct.
Incorrect.
Not popular. Jedi Power Battles was sick. Suck my dick.
Jedi Power Battles is an amazing game.
It is now.
Remake that.
And
do you know what? We need a remake of, or a new one of.
Go on.
And it'd be nice and fresh, because we've not seen it in such a long time. All we see with Mortal Kombat is Mortal Kombat fighting games, which is great. We need another Shaolin. We need another Shaolin monks. It was an excellent game.
That was the one with the walking about story thing, right? Is that? Yeah. I'm about that. Like a Mortal Kombat
great
RPG
game
thing, kind of.
Yeah, RPG like Streets of Rage type thing.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
It was so good.
They did something like that in Tekken 3, I think. What's it called?
Yeah, no, kind of. I remember.
It's like a Streets of Rage fucking walk across the screen.
Yeah.
Shit up. I can't remember what it's called.
Eating the chicken. Nice.
Ah, yes, mate. I'm surprised you know that, Mister. You love Tekken.
The Tekken 3 was my favourite one.
I like
Beach volleyball.
The best. I like 4 the best, I think.
Like
that was one where Steve Fox was introduced, and Steve Fox is my dude.
Steve Fox.
Jam, anything else?
Nope.
Do you have a forgotten gem or not?
Sure.
You do?
Go with Shaolin monks.
Shaolin monks, okay, I'm in. Let's do it.
Have I done it before?
Let me have.
I have a feeling I have.
Look, Jam, look, you're lucky. I wrote them all down.
F.
No.
I haven't done it.
Monks.
Shaolin monks is up there.
Shaolin monks is allowed because Mortal Kombat as a franchise is very popular, but this type of Mortal Kombat is very much forgotten. So, suck my penis. Mortal Kombat. How do you spell it?
SHAOLIN.
Wait, I've got it. Don't worry.
I can already tell you how much they cost because I was looking at how much it was to buy like yesterday.
Liu Kang looks weird.
Yeah, he does. My dude was always Kung Lao because me and Sean played it like all the time. I was Kung Lao.
Played every fighting game to ever exist ever.
Probably.
I've got an unpopular opinion.
What?
Street Fighter Cross Tekken was cool.
It was really good. It was a good game.
Was it Tekken Cross? I was going to buy it for PC because it was like £1.
Street Fighter versus Tekken.
But it only works.
Tekken versus Street Fighter is the one that's not been released.
Yeah, it only works on Windows 7, so I couldn't buy it. But
it works on Windows 7?
Yeah, you have to sort of mod the game a bit to get it to work on Windows 10.
That's weird.
So I just opted for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Which is good. James, you ready?
Go on.
Shaolin Monk, mate.
Great game.
This is. It's weird to have a Mortal Kombat. I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody. It's weird to have a Mortal Kombat game where you're running and moving about.
You can use smack fatalities out of the park and stuff like that. So good.
So would you want
the first level?
Yeah. So would you want? Would you take an Injustice one of this, or just would you want Mortal Kombat?
Nah, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Not that Injustice is type games like this. We got the Avengers and stuff, which is pretty similar, I suppose.
Yeah. Ish. Play Mortal Kombat 11 on. Mortal Kombat 11's on Game Pass, everybody.
It is.
Fatal. Look at it. Is that not weird? I reckon you could do. Mate, you could do like a.
Mate, weird. This is obviously an emulated game, isn't it?
No, it ran like this originally.
Yes, it did.
It is emulated, by the way. I'm joking. Baraka's here.
It's not Baraka.
Who is it?
Just random car tucking.
Oh yeah, of course it is. I didn't play this one a lot. I played Gold a bit on the Dreamcast. That one was weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I never played that. Actually, I didn't play any like Mortal Kombat 4 or Mortal Kombat Gold or anything like that.
Played Gold. Gold was weird. It was just weird. I liked it. What was the one before this?
Mortal Kombat Deception.
Deception. I like Deadly Alliance as well. Days of Sparta and GameCube.
Yeah, I think it was Deception was before this, and Armageddon was after.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deception. But Deadly Alliance got on GameCube. I think. Yeah, I got on GameCube. But it's such a good game.
This is weird.
Why is it weird?
So in 2020, you can make a cool one of these now. I think as a little side project thing.
Yeah.
I kind of wish to just get a team together and just do it because.
I mean, you could make like a repeat of this game or remaster of this game and bundle it with the Mortal Kombat 11.
Or 12, right?
Or 12, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Or I mean, I'd take a standalone whole new one.
It's annoying this isn't going to happen because Mortal Kombat has the lore.
Yeah.
To pull this off again because like all even the older cartoon I quite liked.
The old cartoon's cool. I've got the 2 animated films. I've not watched the second one yet. Sean got me it for Christmas, and he got me the Scorpion's Revenge.
Scorpion's Revenge, and what's the second one called?
Shaolin Masters or something like that. It's Liu Kang and Kung Lao this time, but it's really good. Like I watched the Scorpion's Revenge again not long ago.
I've not seen that one yet. I want to watch it.
It's good.
There's Baraka, right?
Yeah,
I'd be in.
Baraka, yeah.
No,
yeah,
I'd be in. Jam. That's cool. I'd be in.
Imagine that. Casual Friday. Online.
Can be arranged, James. Do you know what I mean? Be arranged.
Will be arranged.
Can it though? I know what you want though. Jam. I know what you want. When you had a look the other day, how much was it?
When I bought it, it was $39.99.
When did you buy it?
2005, something like that. 2004.
Shaolin Monks.
It's like 18 quid now to buy something like that.
Buy it now. You're looking at about 20 quid.
Yeah.
18, 20 quid. 25 at a push. Sealed, graded 85 NM. Whatever that means. How much do you reckon that one is, Jam? Graded one.
180.
175, yeah.
Woo! It was close.
It's just a rip-off. I couldn't get over them Pokemon games. The graded.
What do you mean?
Like, you could... It probably cheaper.
They're the ones you can still go out and buy.
It would probably cheaper to go out and buy them and get them graded yourself.
Yeah.
Than it was to buy them off him. And what a fucking more. Sorry, I didn't mean to slag anyone off here. Sorry. But yeah, Jam. Appreciate Shaolin Monks, mate.
Great game. I've got the urge to play it.
Go and play it now.
Play what I want.
I'll play what I want. Right, James. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Say to Jam, Shaolin Monks was shit. You prefer Mortal Kombat Gold.
How?
Yeah.
What are you playing at?
What are you doing? No. Yeah, so like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. Within reason, whatever you want. We don't care. We'll talk to anyone about anything. Don't worry about it. Don't forget as well, vote for your favourite Marvel film order, if you will. We're doing it on the February the 3rd. We shall be ranking them. I've not done mine yet, so don't worry.
How have you not done yours yet? You'll all have done it.
No rush, mate. No rush. Give you 5 weeks. We'll just sit on it and think about it. Everyone in the chat now, thank you so much. We'll be back Tuesday for another Casual Reports. NS, get streaming, mate. Get on camera. We'll see you in a bit.
Want to see that face, NS?
Good night, good evening, and a bollocks.
Peace.
Keep it casual.